Hello guys, welcome back. हेलो हेलो मेरा आवाज़ आ रहा है? Hello, welcome back to the MM versus MM Miko's official gaming presents Marksmen versus Marksmen. So this is round 2. चलो मेरा आवाज़ आ रहा है. So let's begin. Round 2 begins. This is day 1 of round 2. Siri versus Kryptonite. Leslie versus the black guy. Oh yes, round 2 का rules as we know, there is no recalls. इसीलिए Leslie is quite low, so she will not be recalling. हेलो प्राइम ब्रुक, मेरा कब है? तुम्हारा शायद डे 2 में होगा. थोड़ा लो ऑप्टिमाइजेशन ही करेंगे. स्मूथ, इट्स ओके. Oh, Kryptonite. Oh, there goes down the Leslie. The first blood goes into the hands of the black guy, Kryptonite, aka Brody. Yes, no recalls, my friend. रिकॉल किया गया उसने. वेट गाइस, मैं स्ट्रीम देख रहा था. Oh हाँ, Brody. Yes. Brody got DQ. Okay. Let's give them signal. Okay, let's go. सिग्नल दे दिया है भाई लोग. रिकॉल इज नॉट अलाउड. ये कौन है? यार शेरी वन अर्ली DQ. ओ भाई मिस्टर क्रिप्टोनाइट. रूल्स देखते भाई थोड़ा. Okay. Toxie, Mr. Toxie versus Namzi. इन लोग का हीरो सेम तो नहीं है ना? लेट मी चेक. 1-1 versus Popol Kupa. चलो. Let's begin, guys. Let's begin. Ooh. Yeah, you can go. Yeah. If your health is low, guys, you can run towards your base. वो तो allowed है. वेल गैस टॉन्ट अलाउड है. रिकॉल ही नहीं अलाउड है. टॉन्ट कर सकते हैं तुम. रिकॉल स्पैम कर सकते हो एनिमी के सामने, ठीक है, बट रिकॉलिंग टुवर्ड्स द बेस इज नॉट अलाउड. या यू कैन वॉक टुवर्ड्स द फाउंटेन टू हिल. Which account to follow today? आज no same account है भाई, same. ओ भाई टॉक्सी. ओ भाई टॉक्सी. Why was brought DQ? Because he recalled भाई. Round 2 का rules is you can't recall. Everything is same, just you can't recall. Okay. हाँ taunting allowed है. फिर से बोल रहा हूँ, एनिमी के सामने बैठ के रिकॉल स्पैम अलाउड. Taunt you can do, but recalling towards your base is not allowed. Yeah, you can walk towards your base. Fountain तक you can walk and heal. लेस्ली ने रिकॉल नहीं किया था भाई. आई डोंट रिमेम्बर लेस्ली ने रिकॉल किया है. लेस्ली गॉट ओ हाँ. ओ यस. ओ भाई यस. सॉरी. वेरी गुड. कौन है? या सॉरी भाई. थर्ड wrong decision. Yeah. Broad is the winner. Sorry. Okay. Sorry guys. Thank you for the review. W chats. सॉरी भाई. मैं तो वो लेस्ली लाइक फर्स्ट में शी गॉट, आई मीन लेस्ली गॉट एलिमिनेटेड ना, आई मीन किल्ड. आई थॉट मैं वहीं पे ध्यान दे रहा था. ना. लेस्ली ने पहले रिकॉल किया. हाँ मैंने देखा. आई रिव्यूड द वीडियो. ओके सॉरी. सेकेंड में ब्रॉडी ने भी तो रिकॉल किया था. ओके नेक टू नेक बैटल 1-1 the score. DQ बोल भाई. अगर दोनों को DQ कर दिया तो कौन खेलेगा? एक स्लॉट तो खाली हो गया ना. Oh bhai, that was nice 1-1, and but the AGS of the Popol Kupa made him survive that crossbow tank. And the second kill goes towards the hand of Toxie, the 1-1. Okay, तुम लोग का डिसीजन में ठीक है. फर्स्ट लेस्ली डिड द रिकॉल, वो मैंने नहीं देखा. एंड ब्रॉडी टुक द किल. ठीक है, ब्रॉडी ने 2 बार किल लिया. आफ्टर दैट ब्रॉडी ने भी रिकॉल किया, क्योंकि मैंने लेस्ली को रिकॉल करते हुए नहीं देखा था. सो क्या करे, दोनों को DQ. दोनों को DQ या बस लेस्ली को, क्योंकि लेस्ली डिड फर्स्ट. कौन है स्ट्रीम में? बोलो जल्दी बोलो. अरे भाई आई एम स्ट्रीमिंग भाई. चलो ऑडियंस के हाथ में है डिसीजन. You all saw भाई. टॉरेट पुशिंग तुम्हारे इच्छा भाई. योर विश. यू कैन पुश योर टॉरेट. देखो अभी जो जो रूल्स मैंने दिया है वो सब तुमको नहीं करना होगा. आई मीन जो फॉरबिडन है. बाकी उससे एक्स्ट्रा जो भी है तो वो यू कैन डू इट. उस पर कोई पाबंदी नहीं है. ठीक है. मैंने पुश का मेंशन नहीं किया है तो यू कैन पुश. ओ बाय दैट वाज क्लोज वन. 2-2-2. ओके. Namzi with the comeback. बोला तो भाई मैंने. आई डिडंट कॉट ऑन कैमरा ना. मैं स्ट्रीम देख रहा था. आई एम सेटिंग अप द स्ट्रीम. द व्यूअर्स कॉट दैट लेस्ली टुक द आई मीन रिकॉल. मैंने तो बाद वाला रिकॉल देखा था. So by reviewing the video, Leslie recalled first. So yeah, I am DQing Leslie. But since Brody also recalled, भाई Brody भी ने तो recall किया है. Oh my, what the heck is that? Namzi might be in trouble, but look at that. Namzi. Oh, that was OP, man. Okay, here is the signal. Namzi with the comeback, and Namzi wins. GG. Good game, guys. Good game. Good game, Namzi. नेक्स्ट टीम को बुलाया जाए. चलो देर नहीं करते हैं. No recall, but can walk to fountain and hill. Yeah, you can go and walk towards the fountain. Okay. चलो लेट्स बिगिन विद द थर्ड मैच. आज डेबी आने तक तो गेम खत्म हो जाएगा शायद से. राइट. हेलो हेलो. या डेबी इज नॉट हियर. Okay, here is my final decision. Okay, since Leslie, क्योंकि मैंने इट वॉज माई मिस्टेक दैट लेस्ली का रिकॉल मैंने नहीं देखा. सो बाय रिव्यूइंग द वीडियो लेस्ली वॉज द फर्स्ट वन टू रिकॉल. या लेस्ली को DQ देते हैं. एंड ब्रॉडी वॉज स्टिल लीडिंग दो. ब्रॉडी जीत ही रहा था. Yeah, guys, Namzi was so good, bhai. What a play, Namzi and the 1-1 user. Both the players were damn good, bhai. The neck to neck battle, 2-on-2, and last one, the final one, that was OP. Namzi with low HP, and look at that 9 ping. OP is also OP in the chat, guys. OP in the game, not chat. Winsmoke. Will Winsmoke be able to take this clean down? Yo, working भाई. Welcome to the stream. ईद कैसा रहा भाई? How was your Eid? वाओ, ये कॉन्फिडेंस मेरे को अच्छा लगा भाई. ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर योर गेम लक्ष्मण भाई. हेलो वर्किंग भाई. क्या सॉरी यार, क्या फैन बोला तो. तेरा भाई गरीब है, गरीब हुआ था इसीलिए. ओ ओके. क्लीन्ड विद द वेंजेंस. ओके, दैट वाज गुड. मैंने नहीं देखा था वो स्पेल्स. ही इज प्लेइंग चीजी भाई, चीजी. होमवर्क करके आया है विंसमोक को. 9 पिंग ने होमवर्क करके आया है. Let's see. Oh, Winsmoke might be in danger. And look at that. Winsmoke runs towards his base to heal. क्या अमीर भाई? अमीर नहीं हूँ भाई. मेरा बैंक में 0 बैलेंस है. यो हाँ, ओए वैसे मेरा स्टारलाइट कहाँ है? साले तूने नहीं दिया तो. अभी याद आ रहा है. आई नीड द स्टारलाइट. ये मंथ का स्टारलाइट चाहिए मेरे को भाई. वैसे ब्रॉडी प्लेयर्स का ये टूर्नामेंट में विन रेट कितना है? ज़्यादा नहीं, 90 होगा. 10% ब्रॉडी यूज़र हार गया था मैच. ओके. विंस्मोक Okay, the wind of nature being popped up, and look at Windsmoke running towards his base. भाई कसम से नहीं है यार, तेरे को झूठ क्यों बोलूँगा। 1 रुपये समथिंग समथिंग पैसा होगा। ओके, दोनों टीम्स आई मीन दोनों प्लेयर्स में 0-0 दे थे अभी तक। दे आर प्लेइंग गुड, स्ट्रैटेजिकली खेल रहा है लोग। स्ट्रीम थोड़ा सा डिले होगा शायद से, लैगी हो रहा है मेरा। यस यस यस, प्रिंट ले लो गाइस। ओके, ओ अच्छा अच्छा, आई थॉट ही वेंट फॉर द रेड आई मीन ऑरेंज बफ ऑफ क्लिंट। ले सकता था वैसे, इन्वेड अलाउड है। राउंड 3 में वो भी बंद कर दूंगा, नो वरीज। भाई सेमीफाइनल्स और फाइनल्स टफ होगा, क्योंकि कुछ भी ऑल आउट नहीं होगा, बस मारो। कसम से बोल रहा हूँ। किल को थोड़ा घटाना होगा शायद से ना, क्योंकि लंबा जाएगा। प्लेयर्स विल बी प्लेइंग लाइक वेरी वेरी सेफ, इतना सेफ खेलेगा कि क्या बोले। टरेट को हक करके रखेगा ये। ना ना, स्ट्रीम लैग हो रहा है भाई, मेरा बहुत सारा टैब ओपन है। आई एम वेटिंग फॉर द कास्टर। कास्टर का भी लाइट नहीं है बोली, इसीलिए शी इज़ नॉट हियर। डेबी विल ज्वाइन सुन गाइस, डेबी का कास्टिंग सुनेंगे बाद में। दस मिनट होने वाला है गाइस, 1 minute left and the turret passive has been gone. टेन मिनट्स होने के लिए 30 seconds left now. वाह 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 वाह, इतना पुश करो कि क्या बोले भाई। भाई अब टॉरेट को हक करेगा तो पुश करेगा ही ना। ओके, 10 minutes are up. 10 minutes are up. That means first to get killed will be the winner. First to die will be the loser. इस टाइम पे कौन कॉल कर रहा है यार? Now only the best turret remains. Only the best remains. Winsmoke को कुछ करना होगा भाई. Winsmoke, come on Winsmoke. Winsmoke कुछ करो. वीकली रिचार्ज वो क्या होता है भाई? Yeah, you can go towards your base, but तब तक तो तुम्हारा opponent farm हो जाएगा ना भाई. If you go towards your base, well, that is the strategy out there. Hey, Clint might end there. Clint, look at Clint. Aha, Clint might be in danger now. Look at the HP of Clint. Winsmoke should recall back again. Heal and come towards the minions will be. Aha, the cannon minions. चलो इट्स चांस हियर, चांस है. वही तो बेस मार्क करके एंड होने वाला था. ऑलमोस्ट एंड हो गया. ओ भाई, ओ क्या कर दिया. सॉरी भाई. सॉरी भाई. आहा, इतना अच्छा मैच चल रहा था. देखो गाइस, सर ने क्या कर दिया. घोटाला कर दिया, घोटाला. द बैड बॉय इज इन द लीड नाउ. बैड बॉय विद द 75% DQ rate. लेट हिम एंड. चलो लेट हिम एंड. क्लिंट रिकॉल नहीं भाई. The forbidden buff took him down. Live in smoke. let me text. Win smoke. ले भाई, इतना अच्छा मैच चल रहा था, क्या कर दिया यार. Himura versus Hisoka. यार क्या कबड़ा कर दिया यार क्लिंट ने. अय्या इसोका. चलो let's begin with the next match. ओ भाई. ओ भाई लक देखो भाई, लक देखो विंसमोक का.
There's always a chance for a comeback. That's why I love football. Every bullet of mine is a gift for you.
Okay, the Bruno match. Let's go Bruno. विंसमोक एंड क्या था 99 पिंग भाई. इफ यू आर ऑन स्ट्रीम प्लीज गो एंड रिव्यू योर वीडियो. ओके, कहाँ गलती हुआ है यू विल नो. भाई क्लिंट क्या कर दिया भाई यार. अच्छा खेल रहा था तो.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
Let's go. The Bruno versus Granger.
Battlefield. Smash them.
मिड लेन पे वेट करते हैं इन दोनों को. क्या खा रहे हो भाई. 5 स्टार खा रहा हूँ. तुम लोग का फेवरेट चॉकलेट 5 स्टार एंड डू नथिंग. सचमुच का 5 स्टार खा रहा हूँ. रुको तुम लोग को ग्रुप पे भेजूंगा, ठीक है. फोटो डाल के भेजूंगा. ग्रुप पे देखो गाइज. अब वो तो स्ट्रैटेजी, वो तो भाई तेरा स्ट्रैटेजी है. इफ यू वांट टू बेट लाइक दैट देन भाई तुम तो बबाल हो भाई. कसम से अगर वैसे बेट करेगा तो भाई एपिक होगा, एपिक. Okay, Himura. Himura successfully takes the blue, but Hisoka having trouble on taking that blue buff. हाँ भाई, eat 5 star do nothing. 1v1 टूर्नामेंट का मोटो ही है वो अब. eat 5 star do nothing. कैरी वैसे ही जीता भाई. भाई हारा पर हार के भी जीत गया. वाओ. किस्मत देखो भाई, लड़के का किस्मत देखो। ओके गाइस, डेबी आ रहा है। आफ्टर दिस डेबी विल कास्ट। ओके, वाह 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 वाह, पक्का लापिंग होगा ये, या लापिंग। हाँ आ रही है, आ रहे, नेक्स्ट मैच पे ज्वाइन करेगी। Hey! चलो चलो, that was OP. ग्रैंजर को देखे गाइस? देखा ग्रैंजर को क्या किया उसने? साला जो भी रेड बफ में जाता है, आई हैव टू वॉच लाइक दिस यार, भरोसा ही नहीं है। Himura might be in danger. Himura is quite low, but Granzer doesn't have his Death Sonata. Oh my. Oh bhai, Himura! 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 ओ भाई हिमुरा, क्या कर दिया हिमुरा? XD भाई गया। LOL, and it got baited again. या भाई, Himura recalled.
First blood.
You can end. Yes, Himura might be thinking you won't. पॉज क्यों किया तू?
Victory.
पॉज नहीं भाई, उसको सिग्नल बोलता है। पॉज इज जस्ट अ सिग्नल so that you guys must end the match immediately. क्या हुआ? कुछ हुआ? yes you XD. कौन बोल रहा है? देखो देखो भाई, कौन बोल रहा है? आया, या भाई 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 DQ rate 100%. Taunting is allowed, but not the recall. चेक करो सर and come join stream. चलो Debbie, are you here? हे भगवान, हे भगवान. हेलो हेलो डेबी. रुको रुको रुको. बोलना तो हेलो हेलो.
Hello.
आवाज आ रहा है ना? हेलो हेलो.
Ah, I can hear.
ओके.
यहाँ स्ट्रीम करेगा.
ना ना ज्वाइन द स्ट्रीम. यहाँ पे वो नहीं कर सकता मैं. By the way, everyone can hear you, okay?
Yes. You're not online though.
रुको ना, मैं दूसरा आई एम राइटिंग देयर नेम्स. आज का नया रूल्स पता है?
हाँ देखा था. Mhm.
कौन वर्सेस कौन था? संग्स वर्सेस
Eren.
एरन.
Only purple buff. No recalls, no? Okay.
कम ज्वाइन.
Obvious. Fighting with the tail. Eren and Sank.
चलो, वी रेडी?
Yes, let's go. Alright, so let's head back into the 1v1 Marksmen versus Marksmen tournament. And yes, this is gonna be another match that we are seeing a little bit too early, but still, okay. Clint and 1-1 coming on to play because Sank, he's deciding to go for the 1-1, and Eren here, he wants to go for the Clint. So definitely the early game is for Eren, but still we cannot forget 1-1 with the Bills and The Inspire is something you cannot catch once he does have the air time. So yeah, definitely two of these heroes are it's gonna be very interesting because yeah, one's gonna be jumping around, one's just trying to hit onto you. And yeah, as we can see, Weakness Finder into the hands of Sankir onto that 1-1 and Impure Rage, okay, and Master Assassin on top of that. So this has to be a mana resin thing for the side of Eren here. But yeah, we cannot forget no recourse allowed for this tournament rule as of now. But as we can see into this land of dawn, Stankt and Eren will be brawling out into the mid lane. Okay, what are they gonna be doing here? Who's gonna be having the first kill? Uh, mm, 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 mm. No man. Mm. Okay. Sang taken a little bit too low. Wait, this is gonna be interesting because Clint hitting out to Sang and just showing Eren. Yeah. Who's gonna be having the first win here? It's kind of unnerving to say because 1-1 doesn't have the best lead into the early stages of this game, and Eren is actually a very different in the way he's playing because it's Clint. It's a Clint, and a Clint is gonna be having a great time. Look at that. Oh, okay, something of a mark coming into play. The flicker has to be used onto the opposite side for Aaron here, so he has to be having a greatest time trying to beat out all those damages coming out from Sank here. But we cannot forget that Aaron is still into the lead if we talk about it because he already got the lethal again. Yeah, you can do the recall tones, but you cannot recall the emotes are allowed. But still, okay. Oh, that was a good damage coming up for Sans. Okay, Lethal Wanderer. Level 4, Eren with the movement speed, of course. And it's gonna be Eren who's gonna be having the lead because goal wise if we talk about it 200 goals and in a 1v1 situation 200 goals is something you wanna have to make use of because it's gonna be giving you the smallest items. But look at that, already level 4 for Sank here. He might try to give us something of a kill, so definitely they can do great. Hmm. Yeah, buffs are allowed, so okay, the buffs can work fine here. Mm. Blue. Okay, first bill onto the hands of Eren now. It's gonna be the um It's gonna be the sea help at first. No boots. No. That blade of heptasis first. No boots just yet. But for the 1-1 though, he is yet to build out the first full equipment. Already small equipment has been built up, but no big ones. So yeah, he has to be careful. Okay, look at that. First build is actually the Wind of Nature. So no basic attack will be a threat for her if Eren just try to brawl it out into the mid side. But here we go. This is gonna be a little bit a tad bit interesting because as of now, when we talk about this build, for Wind of Nature is not really immune to the double shot coming out from the Clint, but yes, the basic attacks maybe. So interesting choice, but look at that. Oh, a play might be here, the Wind of Nature coming into play, but the flicker coming in. Eren might try to go for this damage. Look at that, the bull shot, one more hit, and he might be able to get it. But look at the jump, look at the run. coming out from stand, he won't be able to get caught, but that's the catch, right? He's not allowed to recall. If he does recall, it has to lead to disqualification. Oh wait, what? Can he walk to the base though? Hmm. This is great. This is great. Okay, nice. You know what? This guy is a genius. He knows that he cannot recall. He can just walk into the base. So it will take time, but yeah, he's gonna be coming out with a full HP. But still, Eren. Okay, this guy he knows what he's doing because whenever the flickers are on point. Um. Okay. Oh, there was the first blood, Eren. What a good play coming out from him. He was able to get the kill, but still no inspire from 1-1 make it more impossible. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. Another blue buff into the hands of Eren again. Well, one kill already into the clean, so that has to mean that he's gonna be having the lead. On top of that, it's already 5 minutes into the game, and I feel like 1-1 should go for a full damage build first instead of the look at that, the builds, the damage coming in. Okay, the inspire onto the crossbow of tank again, the wind of nature into the hands of Eren, and he might try to go look for the kills, and there we go. There was a good recall ton coming out from him, and yes, this is very, very deserving of himself as well. 1-1, surely not aware that Eren already got the win of nature. If you can get the win of nature for yourself, I can surely do it too. This is what he's gonna be saying. So this definitely means that he's gonna be having the upper hand to the. He's already into the match point. That is 2 kills already. So third kill will be very, very important. But back again. Oh, one more kill! And that's a killing spree for Eren. Okay, guys, he is the winner. What a good play coming up from him. 2 bills already into the hands, and that just means that he's gonna be having the required amount of damage. And yes, surely a good extension of game for Eren. Congratulations to him. He's gonna be moving forward into the next round. But Stank here will be, yeah, we'll say goodbye to this journey. Yeah, let's wait for the new players though.
Okay. Everyone is saying, please, Devi, please speak in Hindi. Monish versus creator.
I don't know Hindi though. I mean, I know Hindi, but I cannot cast in Hindi. I'll try once.
चलो सुन लिया भाई लोग.
मुझे हिंदी नहीं आती तो थोड़ा एक्सक्यूज दे दीजिए भैया. I'm joking. Manish versus Creator. It's gonna be next, but oh, what a good game coming out from Eren though. Manish. This must be.
चलो टीम्स को आने देते हैं एंड वी विल बी राइट बैक. ओके गाइस, थोड़ा रुको.
Mhm. All right. We are back with Monies and Curator onto this Marksmen versus Marksmen situation tournament. And as always, we are going to be seeing a Clint again. Nothing new because Clint has been such a favorite for these players so far. But on to the other side, we can see Curator going for the Melissa. So Kugisaki Nobara will be coming into play this game. But yeah, we cannot forget that you are allowed to take any kind of retribution or any kind of spells. So Money's here. Maybe he wants to go for the retribution onto the Clint. This is something very, very unorthodox, but maybe he can also make it work. We'll never know because this is Clint on a 1v1 situation. You can go for any kind of things you want, but you will play into the mid lane. And I hope the players are aware that the forbidden buff, the forbidden creep, is not allowed. It has always been the downfall of many heroes, many players, and yeah, most of the well known players too. So, yeah, as we check out into the spells, it's already the weakness finder for the side of the creator, and it's gonna be the Electrofast, the quantum threat for the side of a clean here. Well, let's see what the matchup is gonna be, how the matchup is gonna be, because yeah, for one year situation, even though the Melissa is known to have quite a good time just because of her models and her what's that inspire, it kind of gives us a knowing that she'll be able to clear out the minions faster and easier in comparison to Clint, who went into the Land of Dawn with the retribution without using the season hunter to add that has to be giving him a little back. But still, look at the clearance coming out from from creator here. Okay, the models connecting, but still it will be fine here because this is gonna be a 1v1 now. Clint yet to make himself known on how he should be taking out the crews, but okay. But the minions will have to be into the focus first because you do not want to give away the golden plating freely to creator here. So yeah, a good start nonetheless. Okay, what is these two players doing though? Because they are just yeah, going into the opposite side of the maps and not just showing each other. But look at the poke coming in, models coming into play, and nothing connected just yet. But yeah, in around 5 or 6 minutes, of course, we are gonna be obviously seeing a kill coming into play. But look at that, the connection onto the stitches will be there to poke out just a little bit. But creator, he will be yeah moving away from that, and even Moniz here needs to take out onto this buff because he decided to go for the retribution that's not very highly used on a hero like the Clint. So yeah, that has to be something like a force to reckon with. But the damage, if we talk about the damage, it's gonna be into the hands of Moniz here because he does have the Fury Hammer into his hands. Oh, look at that, the models connecting, but no ways he can use the basic attacks. No minions just yet, so that has to be putting Moniz in a safe spot as of now. But look at that, creator might be looking on for something here. Okay, the models coming into play, the inspire not being used yet, but the blue buff might be onto the focus. Retribution still on cooldown, but he'll be able to take it very, very fine. Okay, there we go. It's a slow pace moving thing though. Already level 5 for Moniz here, and level 4 for creator. So creator, how are you gonna be walking away from that? Because look at the damage coming out from Moniz here, able to kite out from that models, but still able to put down the HPs of creator here again. He's not allowed to recall, he's allowed to walk back to the base though, so this has to be a good start for Moniz here, but still creator is no different. He have the inspire. Okay, the models connecting, he might be able to use the inspires. Okay, what a good damage coming out with that inspire, and the life steal on top of that. Look at the blink coming in, and the retribution has to be used, and no, it's gonna be first blood for Moniz here. Creator unfortunately wasn't able to connect the models on time. Even though he was having the damage, he wasn't able to use it to the full advantage, and this is gonna be giving Moniz the upper hand. One kill already onto his hands in 3 minutes onto the game. and maybe he can farm pretty well. He can chill now because he does have the lead. And look at that, blue buff stolen by the side of creator. So that has to be a good deny coming out from him. Oh, the forbidden creep. You know what? This forbidden creep has been failed by so many people at this point, and they're not even cutting it. They are not even hitting it anymore. Okay, what will creator do here? Because seriously, I feel like he can go try to invade again, but he has to be careful now because he doesn't have the inspire, and already Moniz has a lot of damage into his hands. Okay, that's the retribution. That's a fair of a creator stealing another of his buff. Okay, that's a fair trade. But look at that. Blue buff on both of the hands. Okay, the model's connecting. No inspired use just yet because he knows that there won't be chances that he will be able to reach inside the tower. But this is gonna be helping Moniz to try to clear out the jungle crypts as easier as possible. But yeah, a lot of spacing into the hands of Creator too. And first build already. Wind Talker for creator here, and he's, yeah, you know what, the economies are total here, so maybe the equipment for Clint is much more expensive because he decided to go for the basic blades too and the warrior boots to complete the boots. So yeah, meanwhile for the Melissa for creator here, he did not complete the boot just yet. He just want to have that first item, the attack speed, onto his hands. Okay, he's hiding, what is he gonna do for creator? I'm not sure if Moniz is aware, but okay, he might not be that aware. But look at the blinks coming in. He was able to connect the stitches perfectly on time, but still, this is gonna be a great jump potential. But no damage can be done for creator because he wasn't into the range where he can use the basic attacks too. But both of these heroes are very playing it very very safe. They know that they can't go into the 1v1. The one who starts is gonna be the one who is not gonna be surviving. And you know what? So with the music blitz coming in, creator is thinking twice about engaging. But look at that! No, the models are connected. The sun is up there, and he won't be able to take down Monis just yet, even with the use of the inspire. So creator, okay, what are the plans? Because he can try to go for a little bit of an aggressiveness because Clean is very, very low, but look at that. The retribution just used in order to take down that buff. And that has to be putting both of these heroes in a position where their goals are equalized almost actually. But look at dive coming from Creator. He wants to go in, but still he can't because look at the backswing shot coming in for the side of Clint. He can always stun you up and he can escape it on top of that. So this is gonna be putting Creator to have a, a second decision most of the time because he cannot go around trying to attack. But look at that, Haskell's already into his hands, so this is going to be giving him the sustainability and the attack speed that he wants. And even if he try to broad it out, maybe there's a possibility that he might actually come on top if he plays his cards right. But yeah, this has to be something we have to look for. But right now, okay, Moni's trying to make a play, but the blink back coming in, the muzzles connecting. Okay, there was a lot of damage coming into play for the side of creator here. Moniz has to back away in order to survive, but still, he's been hugging tower for so long, and against the Melissa, you do not have that kind of spacing that you want into the lane. So, very understandable coming on his power. So, who's going to be coming out on top because it's already 8 minutes. We are going 8 minutes into the game, and it's only one kill. So, this has to mean that okay, the poke coming in. Models connecting. Okay, the inspire being used. Okay, the wind shot coming into play. The retribution used, and that's another kill for Moniz right now onto creator 2-0 onto the score. And okay, I feel like this is a surrender coming up on the side of the Melissa because he knows that he won't be able to defeat a Clint. This is a Clint, ladies and
Victory!
gentlemen. You cannot beat a Clint in the 1v1 situation when you are on an attack speed hero like a Melissa. If you play your cards right, you'll be able to, but if you cannot, then it's gonna be so hard for that. So congratulations, Manis, Monis, for moving forward into the next round. Where is the next player? Where are the next players? Kiyoshi and Nevelet. VE. VELL. Persistent bells of Pendragon.
हेलो गाइस, मेरा आवाज़ सुनने के लिए तरस रहे हैं लोग। वाह वाह वाह, ठीक है।
उसके सुना दो, उसको सुना दो। Nevelet.
चलो,
They are here.
आ गया सब लोग, फिर से बाय बाय। ओके डेबी, कैरी ऑन। बाय बाय गाइस।
Kiyoshi versus Nevelet. Okay.
No one can resist my charm,
Granger.
Is
not
picking.
even my enemies.
Strap in.
And another Melissa again. Oh, this is gonna be interesting though. Neovillet and Kiyoshi. One with the Inspire, one with the Aces. Yeah, Karega. Okay. Look at that. Oh, Vengeance might eventually work if it's good. I mean, you can go for the Vengeance when there's, gonna be an Inspire for the side of Neovillet here. But still, yes, there we go. Kiyoshi versus Neovillet. It's gonna be the Granger versus the Melissa, the Quantum Church and Weapon Master and Fatal for Neovillet. And we cannot forget that it's gonna be the uh
5 seconds till
the Lethal
enemy
Ignition and
reaches the
Master
battlefield.
Assassin for
Smash
Kiyoshi.
them.
So he does want to go for the fight.
All troops
And in a 1v1
deployed.
situation, if you go for the Master Assassin, you're gonna be having an extra damage onto a hero that is alone. So always he's gonna be having 7% of extra damage onto that hero. So Neovillet has to be careful. But yes, we will step into the Land of Dawn because 1v1 Marksman situation. It's gonna be Neovillet onto the Melissa and Kiyoshi onto the Granger with a cool skin, not the lens, but the Rhapsody is hitting. But into the early phases of this game, I would think that it's gonna be Neovillet who's gonna be having a good time because he does have the range and the models can be pretty annoying too. But we cannot forget Kiyoshi does have, oh, look at the models coming into play, but no damage does yet. No use of the Inspire too. A good read coming out from Neovillet here. She does know that she won't be able to kill him into the early stages of this game because he does have the ages. But good clearance for Melissa. But who's gonna be having the better go lead into the first minute of this game? Oh. Okay. That was a lot of damage though, but alright. Bumps are allowed, but still, okay. Kiyoshi opting to not to go for the bumps, but still, yeah, if you are a marksman and you do not have a retribution, just prioritize your gold and your goal comes from your minions, so that has to be a good decision coming out from his part. But I feel like the girl does have a better time. Oh, look at that, the Death Sonatas and the bottles coming into play. On top of that, this is a lot of damage. The Rhapsody being connected again,
First
you but
blood.
no place to run, and Kiyoshi will be able to take the first blood 1-0 into the first 2 minutes after the game. And this has to be putting Kiyoshi in a better spot, and he can play safer now. He can play conservative, he can play passive, but still, New Villain does have a chance because he can opt to go for the Wing Chun in order to survive the onslaught, but still she does need the damage. So what is gonna be her choice of build? Because look at the Desonatas, it's perfectly on point, and it's already taking down the overlap, but the models will be connecting again. On top of that, it's gonna be the Rondo who will be able to help Kiyoshi escape from that. So, this is gonna be a hard choice on the overlap here. Will she go for a fight, or will she wait for Kiyoshi to take fight? Because even if she tries to go into the front side, the Rhapsodies will be connecting onto her, and the Executioner of the Death Sonatas may be too much for her to handle. But look at that already. Neovelet taken very low, and she has to use the new resonance to have the XP. But look at the Death Knot coming to play the Rondo also, but the Rhapsody will not be connecting, and Neovelet will have another breeze to stay in this tournament. Oh, this is nasty though. Freezing in a 1v1 situation means that you're not gonna be having the time of your life onto the goals that you already have. So Kiyoshi playing it dirty with the cards, then he will be having the goals, but he will be denying for Neovelet here. And for Neovelet, C is forced to recall, not recall, but they walk back to the pace because recalling is not allowed. Taunting is not allowed, but recalling is not allowed. So walking back to the pace is completely allowed. But look at that, the models connecting and the Inspire being used as well. On top of that, okay, the Aegis coming into play. Neovelet might be in trouble, and the Rhapsody is still there to take away. Kiyoshi will be having the match point onto the game for the first 4 minutes. Oh my god. Kiyoshi knows what he's doing with the Vengeance though. He will be able to outplay New Village there. But what a good build coming in, because he wasn't going to for the Hunter Strikes or the Sky Pieces or any kind of builds that Grinder does go for. But he does use the amazing blade for the extra sustain, and that has to be something New Village wasn't aware of, because he was trying to attack more on time. But look at the Detonatas coming into play, connecting 3 times in a row, and the Rhapsody might be here again. Another one, a killing spree for Kiyoshi, and that has to be your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Kiyoshi will be moving forward into the next round. When you are in worry, why not use Granger? Because Granger and Cleanse has been winning these 1v1 situations all the time. And yeah, Marksmen's like, yeah, these two are most relevant, I would say, in 1v1 situations. I do not know about the lanes. I do not know about 5v5 situation, but I sure know that in 1v1, if you play your cards right, Clean is gonna be good.
चलो हम दूसरा टीम को बुलाते हैं.
दूसरा like आएंगे.
Next players Haruki versus Chishiya. आज सब लोग को like exact time दिया ना, so everyone is online today.
Perfect.
शायद ही का मैच में ही विल बी डिलेड. उसका टूर्नामेंट है बोल रहा था.
Oh, Step Bros. Oh, they're playing a Mizo tournament. Yeah.
वही तो 7:20 से 11 PM तक है टूर्नामेंट बोल रहा था मेरे को.
Oh, उसका डिले होना पड़ेगा उसका.
देखते हैं. मैंने बोला भाई प्रो लोग तो 3 मिनट में ख़त्म कर देता है. फिर वो बोला अच्छा ठीक है आऊँगा.
अच्छा.
चलो हारुकी वर्सेस चिशिया. लेट्स बिगिन. रेडी करो गाइस.
Let's go.
जो next time ask her to sing.
I can't sing, man. I am not a singer.
चलो
Haruki Chichiya.
let's begin. Okay guys, bye bye, tata.
Goodbye to Jose, but hello to Haruki and Chichiya here because we are gonna be drafting, not drafting, but they're gonna be picking out the heroes that they will be definitely playing this time around. It's gonna be the Popol and Koopa, and no surprise here, it's gonna be the Clint again. So we were talking about how much of a problem Clint was into a 1v1 situation, and top of that, the Granger. So will Haruki be able to prove us wrong and say that Popol and Koopa is no? I mean, Clint is good, but Popol and Koopa is good. It's better. So maybe he can prove us right, but still we cannot forget Kun has been such a dominant to the early stages of this game as well as the what do I say, 1v1 situation, so we cannot forget what he can do. So into the vengeance and another Aces.
Welcome to
Okay,
Mobile
let's go into
Legends.
the land of dawn because we are going to be seeing the Transformer skin as well as
5
a
seconds till
very
the enemy
abysmal
reaches the
looking skin
battlefield.
for Clint
Smash them.
here, and the Popa and the Koopa will be going
All
into the
troops
midnight. So
deployed.
technically, I feel like this is going to be a 1v2 situation because Haruki have a dog. Great play, Haruki. Hiding in that inside the base, not hitting out the minions again, but Chichiya. They're taking the damage to the dog. Okay, man. Okay, the dog is dealing a lot of damage onto Sophia again, but Haruki able to walk by, but look at the doubles like coming out from the clean. This is what we were talking about, the clean man. Even if he does have dog, he will be able to mark you down, and this is what he's doing. He's trying to burst out the dog here. Koopa is not really having a good time in this game. Okay. Where is Chichiya though? Okay. Alright, Haruki might be in a good position, but look at the flank coming in. Chichiya will be taken very low. But the traps are made but not stepping onto it. This guy is playing it very, very slowly. But yeah, we cannot know who's gonna die. But look at the damage done by Koopa here. There was a good load of damage that he's taking, and Chichiya has to be careful extra now because yeah, he's not having the time of his life with the goal, but still Haruki able to outfarm him time and again, but Chichiya might be in trouble again. Look at the stun coming through with the damage on top of that. And possibly there are chances that Chichiya might, have a comeback, but it's likely it kind of looks like he's fighting two people in a 1v1 situation. Not really fair, but it's fair still because Bobolk and Koopa comes in one package. So yeah, so what are you gonna be doing, Chichiya? Because look at that, already level 4 for both of these heroes, and they might be able to go for. Okay, there we go. We are angry. Koopa is gonna be using that, but still no damage so far. Look at the sun coming through, and maybe Haruki wasn't able to get that, but look at the bites coming in. Koopa might be able to take it down, but Chichiya able to walk away, backing off, and now he knows that no ultimate for Haruki. And maybe possibly there are chances that Cecilia might be able to come out to play. Yeah, maybe try to be aggressive. But yeah, okay, the steal coming in. Oh, maybe the dog might die, but okay. Popo and Koopa was able to take out the seal to use the seal of the rose gold meteor. Okay, look at that. Oh, a pure massacre for the dog into the midst of the towers. This is gonna be Tisia taking down one member, but Haruki will be coming back with a full HP Koopa. And look at the sun. We are angry will be used, and the vengeance will be popped on top of that. The sun will be connecting too, but Haruki also taken very low, and the rose gold meteor doing both the things that are doing the things that it can work on both of these heroes, and this is actually giving them the sustain. And what a good catch coming in from the side of Clint too. He was able to catch up with the economy. So yes. Oh, 6 level 6 with two different builds. This is gonna be interesting because the economy wise, if we talked about it, it's very very close to. But the Lethal Wanderer will be secured by Tsuchiya here. But yes, it's gonna be blue buff for Haruki. But Tsuchiya is aware that he will be able to take down put down the purple here. But it's a good call coming out from Haruki, able to walk away with that and maybe just not letting Tsuchiya burst down his dog again. Still 0-0 kills for both of these heroes, both of these players into the 5 minutes of this game, and it's gonna be interesting because a Popo and Koopa matchup is definitely gonna be 2v1 situation, and Tsuchiya knowing fully well this, he is very very passive and conservative in how he is playing his cards as well. So who's gonna be coming out on top at this point because we cannot move because one of them are level 7 and Haruki might be having a little bit of a lead, but this is not a big lead that you usually see. So this is gonna be interesting, and who is gonna be better in playing this game? Who has the better micro? Because as far as I'm concerned, already a full rose gold meteor for Popple and Koopa Haruki here, but okay, the sun coming into play, a 6 star coming in, but look at the vengeance. Okay, that's gonna be another damage onto Haruki. He wasn't able to take him down, but he has to back away because he's taking damage onto his own again because of the vengeance. So he needs to walk back to the base if he does want to survive this onslaught just a little bit. And one thing about Popple and Koopa is that he does have an extra damage onto the creep. So taking down the jungle crates is not gonna be hard for him like other marksman finds like the clean even. So he has the best way to heal instead of going back to the base. So it's gonna be a very very slow game, ladies, gentlemen. No drama, nothing. But maybe we can see one here because look at that. Okay, TCR might be stunned again. TCR might be in trouble. Look at the rose gold meteor being popped and Haruki taking enough damage of his own but able to take down the blue buff in order to survive. But look at the sun, another one. And Popo and Koopa is there to help him out. But look at that. Koopa might be taken down. So this has to be something Haruki doesn't have his weapon, and maybe okay, look at that 1v1 situation definitely on board of the student. There we go, Haruki able to secure the first blood. Ah, crazy. The Forbidden Creep has been completely ignored by these players though. What a good, I mean, yeah, they read the rules this time around, so yeah. If only Skyzen from Peak did this, he would have been still here. But enough about this because Chisia might not be aware that Haruki is into the tower. He's been stealing the bells, so TCR might be trying to look for a compensation, but look at that. The stun coming in. Look at the damage coming into play as well. And the Ventus on top of that might not be able to take TCR down, but he will be taken very low. And the Rose Gold Meteor will be popped again. TCR might have to use the resin in order to survive and take down the minions on top of that. But look at that. Already 8 minutes onto the game, and Haruki is being into the lead because he have 1 kills already onto his hands. And okay, look at the stuns coming into play again. Koopa has to back away. Okay. Koopa has been such a good dog. Tizia doesn't have the rose gold just yet, so maybe possibly Haruki can go for it, but look at that. The minions is gonna be the target here. Maybe it's a mistake, but look at the stun coming in. Tizia able to dodge away, and he will have to be hugged into the towers in order to survive on that onslaught, but still wasn't able to do anything just yet. Already the BOD onto the hands of Tizia. So one of these heroes already got the damage, but if we talk about the goal, it's gonna be definitely into the hands of Archie here because he got 1 kill and 1 tower already. But 9 minutes into the game, can Tizia do it? Can he get 1 kill? But look at the stun coming in and the Ventus coming into play on top of that, and 2 kills already for Haruki here. He might eventually be winning this game because 2-0 is such a good score for him, and he's gonna be into the match point. Maybe this is it. There are chances that TCI can double shot him and just take him down in 1 shot, because already 2 kills to catch up is something very highly unlikely. Okay, 2 towers already falling down, and TC might be falling again. Okay, look at the stun coming in. There we go. This is the killing spree we're looking for. And right before the 10-minute mark of this game, Haruki takes this win. He's gonna be wearing the crown, and Popo and Koopa will be coming out on top, and they are expected to be the one who's gonna be moving forward. So when you have a Popo and Koopa, when you have a dog, why go for the cowboy, right? So yes, Haruki, you proved us wrong. It's actually Popo and Koopa who's gonna be coming out on top when there's a Clint. But it also depends on the micro decisions of these teams. So
Yokoso.
are the next player.
Yokoso. 私のソウルソサイティ。パンカイ。Amen. वाह. नया लाइन होगा वो ना.
अभी कौन आएगा?
Yoichi versus he. Oh भाई. Is he playing?
I don't know.
Yokoso.
Is it last game?
He from that thing. Oh. Step Bros.
I think they are playing though. Let me check. Do the next one, no? KD Nova.
Where he is free. आजा. Yokoso. 私のソウルソサイティ. Amen. New line.
Up.
Humans can be pretty strong. I mean, or something without
Get
a
it,
team.
please.
Yokoso. 私のソウルソサイティ. Toki toki. Pochi pochi. Poyo poyo. Chala, let's begin, okay guys?
Let's go again. Yui. Yoichi, and this guy is a mate player, isn't he? Let's go. It's gonna be Yoichi and
Experience the
I think his
euphony
name
of
is
team is
Remso.
picking.
But never mind because he's gonna go by Isaac and
Purple and
so he's
Koopa
gonna
are the
be
best
the
partners
purple
in the
and the
world.
Koopa again. And on top of that, this is gonna be another mafia. The Granger here with the guns is gonna be blazing into the land of dawn. But we have to know because Purple and Koopa defeated Clint, and we have talked about how Clint has been so amazing in 1v1 situation, but has been defeated by a Purple and Koopa. And we also talked about how Granger is undefeatable these tournaments. So we have to see what he can do into this Purple and Koopa against Yoichi, if he will be able to prove us wrong and say that Purple and Koopa can come out on top again. Because this is gonna be he onto the Purple and Koopa and Yoichi onto the Granger, and it's gonna be going for the vengeance
Welcome
again and
to
another
Mobile Legends.
retribution we're gonna be seeing into the land of dawn. It's gonna be for
5
the
seconds
side
till
of
the
step.
enemy reaches the battlefield.
Here.
Smash them.
Alright, there we
All
go.
troops
Let's go
deployed.
into the land of dawn. What a cute skin that we're seeing, because another one is for Starfall. It's gonna be very, very galactic. And another one is gonna be like the strict punk. Yeah, okay, Yoichi will be able to take these minions as freely as he wants, and even though he is onto this Popo and Koopa, he might be able to take these buffs very, very easily, because this is a Popo and Koopa, and with the retribution, he's gonna be having a good time just trying to test out the damage onto the minions and the creeps as well. But look at the damage coming out with the Rhapsody from Yoichi. He might be able to poke down that Koopa, the dog, but still able to coming out on top because if we talk about goals, though, it's gonna be the Granger. It's gonna be Yuji who's gonna be having more goals in comparison to because he wasn't able to take down his red buff just yet. But now that we can see, he's gonna be focusing onto the minions as of now, and yeah, the goal might be able to catch up, but still he might be a little bit behind. If we talk about the goal, but still it's not that much. But maybe he can try to look for some kind of steals onto the boss as well, because look at that, the way he's gonna go for the bread buff, and this is gonna be putting UAT in a position where he do not know where the Purple and the Koopa is, where he is gonna be. So he will be having a paranoia onto the boosters, because you never know when the dog is gonna be jumping out. So yeah, that has to be a good movement coming out from He's already level 4. Meanwhile, for UAT, he's still level 3. So okay, it's gonna be a dreadnought armor first item for the side of the Grander. So he's gonna be having a good. He's gonna be trying to go look for a defense that can help him survive the bites of the Koopa here. But look at the soul and still look at the thieves here. He's stealing the blue buff again, the red buff again, and taking the minions on top of that, and he will be going for his blue buff again. So this is gonna be giving him the level lead. Meanwhile, the goal is actually good, because for Yoichi too, he already got 1400 goals, and it's gonna be he who has 1300, but it's just equalized. It's not much, not even 100. So yeah, it's gonna be a very good 1v1 situation here so far right now. But still, there's no fight going on, because it's already going 3 minutes into the game, and maybe who will be starting the fight first? That's the question, because as of now we have to see the clearance are both done by both of these heroes, and they do not want to go for something very serious just yet. Red buff available for he will be taking it, obviously, because he is the jungler here. He has the retribution, so will he be able to build up on time to try to base down Granger here, because Granger already got the Dreadnought armor, so that's gonna be putting him in a perfect position. But look at that, the We Are Angry will be popped, the stun coming into play, but the Rondo will be there to make him survive. No use of the battle spells just yet, but look at the Dreadnought armor coming into play. It's a good sign though. It's a good sign that just means that Granger is gonna be having a good time if he wants to survive the onslaught of the dog. No bite will be hurting anytime soon. But we cannot forget that this is Purple and Koopa. They can try to come back and go look for fights again here and there, may be able to take him down even. But Yoichi playing very, very slowly, very softly, very conservative, and maybe he might be turning the tides around. we never know. But look at the position of he. He's being able to position himself to try to look for frames. The Ventus is still up. The Sun is also there, but the Koopa is diving in. But look at he. He's very aggressive, and there we go. The first blood is being secured by he onto that purple and Koopa. It's almost 4 minutes into the game where he got the kill, so it's just gonna be giving him a level lead and the goal lead too. 6, 7, 8. Oh, 8 level leads. I mean, 2 level leads for Bubble and Koopa. So this is gonna be amazing, but we cannot forget it's also depending on the goal. So the goal is just to around 200, but maybe UET will be able to dot it this time around if there's a damage coming out to play, because he got the rose gold meteor now, and maybe that has to be something that he will be focusing on, because he cannot go all in at this point. Dreadnought armor and what is that? The Rose Gold Meteor is a weak combination. It's a very, very strong combination on top of that. But look at the steal in the front of Yoichi, you'll be able to steal out the blue buff. But interesting build coming out from He's gonna go for the Berserker's Fury, unlike the other players who directly go for the BODs or the Heptasis. So this is gonna be an interesting match. But look at the ready to dive. He able to kite around, but still Kuba taken very low. Look, the Dead Alpha will not be connecting just yet, but yeah, that it's Roscoe Meteor is such an empty dive now. Will he dive here? If he does, he might lose his dog. But if he don't, this game might very prolong. Wait, that rhymes. Yoichi is kind of aware that he is on to the other side. Okay, look at that. It's the reason. Okay, the Death Sonata is so perfect for Marksmen, so he is able to get the vision, and yeah, that was good. But the boss are already up. That means that he is gonna be back to farming. And okay, Yoichi, what is he gonna do now? He's trying to take out the boss so as to not give he another thievery. He don't want him robbing again. But yeah, that has to be a deny. But look at the damage coming into play. He able to take down the tower. Yeah, that has to be a no tower hacking for Yoichi here, but no dog for the side of he on top that he has to recall his dog, because he needs his dog in order to have the damage. And what can he do without the dog? But Yoichi was being very aggressive. But look at that, the Vengeance coming into play, and the dog is back again, and Yoichi might be in trouble. He's taken very, very low. The Rose Gold Meteor passive being popped again. On top of that, he be able to kite away with the Rondo, and he is able to survive. What a good break coming out from Yoichi. He's not allowed to recall though. He has to walk back home. Oh no, that was a good call though. He was so tanky. Oh my god. I think it's the Dreadnought armor and the what is that? The Rose Gold Meteor, the magic blade. I mean, isn't he disqualified? Yeah, he's recalling is not allowed though. Um, um, um. 1k goal lead. That's crazy. 1k goal for he. Now he's gonna be having a time of his life if he try to go look for the fire. But look at the fireworks coming into play. Look at the sun. It's so cute, but still very perfectly on Yoichi. Maybe he can rush out, but Yoichi is playing slowly, steadily. He's not giving away any kind of fun. He's not. He doesn't want to lose any kind of fun. But if if he walks up, he is gonna be there to try to take and give him damage. But look at the attack speed coming in. Yeah. No. Okay, wait. Retribution already for Hihihi, and Vengeance still up. So one of the battle spells are up, but the no Rose Gold Meteor for the side of Yoichi, and Hihihi can have the damage. Can he? Maybe he can look for a fight here. A good passing. He can go for the flank, but no flicker. Okay, Rondo is still up. Look at the vengeance being popped again. And the Rose Gold Meteor coming into play. Maybe he can go back for the fight. Okay, the trap is placed. The dog might die, but look at the stun. The seal is coming into play. Popol, what have you done to your dog? It's dead. He has to call him back as soon as possible. What a good distraction the Death Sonata did. Okay, the dog is back now. We can go back to the fight. What can you do here?
Red team turret has been destroyed.
What a good play coming out from Yoichi actually, because he was able to dodge out those bites coming out from from Koopa, and he was able to have the extra amount of sustain on top of that. So this is gonna be keeping putting he in a situation where he's so annoyed because he can't go in for a fight, but the recall taunt is coming into play, and it's already 10 minutes on the game. Well, one kill into the side. Oh, he. So yeah, he definitely knows. He knows what's up. He's gonna be winning out, so it's gonna be a mid player who's winning out in the Marksman versus Marksman situation. So he is gonna be moving forward into the next round as another step closer to the Revenant of Roses. Who is the next player? E.
We got he. Now we have E.
He in E would be so good. He versus E. At random time.
क्या था नाम? भूल गया. KD Nova. KD Nova versus E.
Fighting in the water is like natural strength training.
Hey, E is here.
He's here. That's my friend, by the way.
Follow कर follow. He's not followed in my friend list.
He's here. This used to be my Roma and
E. Chalo, let's go. Last game.
last game. Let's go. It's gonna be ZD Nova. If given the chances, he might be using the Novaria, but no. Last game we had he, and now we're gonna be having E onto the Layla. And okay, this is gonna be the first heroes that we have seen into the Mobile Legends Bang Bang, and it's gonna be the Mia and the Layla. So, who's gonna be winning? We never know, but we will find out in a very, very long. I mean, in the short while, less than 10 seconds. Let's go. Girl versus girl. The players may be guys, but they are using girl heroes, so are very pooky. This Layla skin is cute. Okay, Layla on Aegis. If I'm not wrong, he was also using Aegis until the first round when he was playing onto that Layla, so he was kind of winning. So maybe he's just trying to go for another round of that, but we never know because this is a Mia with an Inspire, and a Mia inspires every hero who's into the goal lanes. Nightmare. Not under the early game, but yeah, the late game nightmare because with the moon blessing, it's gonna be you will never know where she's gonna be coming in with a full stack, and it's practically invisible, more invisible than Natalia. So there we go into the land of dawn. We're gonna be seeing two very old heroes coming into play. Both of these heroes are using the no, not heroes. Players are using the quantum charge for extra movement speed. And if we talk about range, of course, Queen is the Layla here. So, but if we talk about attack speed, we cannot forget it's gonna be Mia. So this is gonna be very, very interesting for both of these heroes. But look at the skins so far. Let's try to admire the skin because these skins look futuristic for Mia and even Layla too. Very anime style, very Pookie style. Okay. No. Ate clear out the minions, but he's gonna be having a lesser goal in comparison to City Nova because he was able to secure the Little Wanderer. But look at that, the position of Nova. He is not aware that he's there. Maybe he can have the stun. Oh, look at that, the best coming in, and on top of that, it's gonna be the win. Not the win. What is that? The Inspire being used, but not enough to take down EEE just yet because no damage so far for both of these heroes just yet because it's early game. It's only 1 minute into the game and they do not have the builds just yet. It's only the Inspire, but look at the boots built out by EEE here, but already a rock meter for attack speed and crit chance for the side of ZD Nova onto the Mia. And maybe there's a possibility that we're going to be seeing one first killed under 3 minutes after the game, if and only if the Mia is very aggressive, because Layla doesn't seem to be finding it very aggressive, since we're playing very conservatively. Already level 4 for both of these heroes, and hugging tower for Layla, and a little bit of a aggressive rebellious style for the side of ZD Nova onto the Mia. So okay, what can he do? He does have the battle spell for meanwhile for KD Nova, he doesn't have the inspire just yet. It's gonna be a low cooldown nonetheless. But yeah, maybe we're not gonna be seeing a first kill into the 3 minutes of the game because even GD Nova is not that aggressive like he was into the early parts. But yes, if we talk about goal, it's gonna be EEE who's having the lesser goal, but it's just an old 50 to 100 kind of goal lead, so it's very easy to catch up. But what can EE do here? Oh, okay, no stun just yet, but the attack speed might be there for DD Nova. Look at that, the destruction, the projectiles are being used by EEE here, but it's not enough for Nova. Well, it's a Mia with an Inspire. You can't do anything about it. You can't exactly walk up to him and try to dish out the damage, but it's gonna be a whole lot of slow gameplay. Yeah. But look at the range. He does have the range, but he wasn't able to take to shoot Nova in between the minions, and maybe he's just focusing onto the minions. Already first build onto the hands of did you know what it's gonna be the wind talker, and for Layla for EE here he hasn't yet built out the first items because he went to prioritize the swift boots first. EE playing very safe, just hanging out the tower because he knows that if there's 0 kills onto the board, he can have a good amount of minutes to play around the map and still be able to go out on top if he does have the equipment. But ZD know why, he wants to go for flanks. He wants to ambush. If he is not careful, he wouldn't know what hit him. So maybe he's hugging the tower just because of that. I'm waiting for Mia to appear maybe, but he's gonna have to hit the minions. Okay, what a good range coming in. Uh okay, no, nothing just yet. Okay. A slow-paced game, but still, there has to be something here, right? Because both of these heroes are late game monsters, not for early game like the Brody, like the Clint or the Granger or the Popo and the Koopa. So yeah, we're gonna be seeing a lot less team fight here. And EEE might be hugging the tower for his life because yeah, we know it's a Layla, but still trying to look for something good. Okay, maybe he's just trying to build it up. He doesn't want to get hit by the arrows or the Novari, no, the KD Nova. And it's understandable actually, but still it's gonna be giving spacing for Nuvat. We're trying to look for any kind of creeps that he wants to take down. And yeah, first build actually for EEE here is gonna be the Malefic Gun and not the Windtalker. Okay, the damage coming into play, but still, Katie Nova able to come out on top because he does have the goal leads as well as the level lead. And maybe there will be a grand theft onto the top side too. It's gonna be the red buff in jeopardy for the side of EE. He's aware that he just lost a great amount of goals and already stolen by Nova here, and Layla doesn't have the best chances to try to go look for a creeps here, so this is gonna be giving a lot of for the side of Mia. Already has goals into his hands, and maybe he can try to look for a fight here and even come out on top, but still you cannot risk it. You do not want to be diving into the tower. Maybe there's a distraction rush that might come into play, but look at that. Already a stolen buff again, 9 level and already 500 goals into the hands of KD Nova, and this is gonna be giving him an extra lead and maybe try to look for an ambush or a flank again. EEE is not aware that KD Nova is hidden in between those bushes. How can you know? Okay, oh, the moon lead got the blessing of the goddess is being used, but still wasn't able to do anything. And you know what? It's safe. It's just an old 30 seconds, 30 seconds delay. I mean 30 seconds cooldown. So yes, you can.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Okay. 7:45, 47. It's almost evening into the game, and these two hasn't been doing anything, bruh. 600 goal lead for KD Nova, and he's building it up again. Still into the same position. No fight whatsoever. He is just trying to play it safe, very conservative, very passive. On top of that, he does do the thing with him. That okay, look at that, the damage coming through, and Kedinova might be able to escape. Yeah, he does have the movement speed. Okay, there we go. One damage bill for the side of EEE. It has to be the Windtalker, and we do love some Windtalker. So he's gonna have the range and the attack speed on top of that, but still Nova is already 2 ahead. He's level 11 and EEE is just level 9. Okay, 10 going, but still he's gonna be behind. 600 gold lead for Nova here. He doesn't have the if he does not have the patience, right? He can dive in, but still, it's already almost we're going almost 9 minutes into the game, guys. I mean, we understand that these two are late game heroes, but try to look for something. Be the man, be the guy. And EEE is playing like the skin he's using, so girlish. Hiking out the towers because he knows that he can use the patience of the Mia. Maybe he can try to look for a flank at the tower because he's been inside the tower for so long. And Kate, you know what? You know what? Freeze out the lanes. Freeze out the lanes. Maybe try to bait him away, but oh no, you're gonna take the blue. Minion. Okay, no problem though. But look at that. There might be something here because look at the dive coming in. KD Noah might be able to take him, but look at that, the first blood. he was able to secure the first blood into the first
Blue
10,
team turret has been
9 minutes after
destroyed.
the game, almost going 10. You know what he's doing? He's playing with mentality, making them lose patience. So they will be diving him, and when they dive him, just use up the aces. So I don't know, man. He's doing. I mean, he's playing. You know what? This is a micro game, but you can also use the use the patience, use their mentality on top of that. So that has to be a one kind of a trick. Yeah, guys, note it down. You can do this too. Okay, congratulations for moving forward, and you're closer to the Revenant of Roses. I cannot stretch this any further, but still, congratulations to KD Noah for trying. But yeah, this is gonna be the end of his journey, and EEE will be moving forward into the next round. And Jojo, are we gonna end?
Yeah, of course. Okay, guys, round 2 day 1 ends here. Tomorrow we will be having 11 matches, same time 7 p.m. and we will be meeting you tomorrow. Thank you Debbie for casting, and meet you all guys tomorrow. So thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe the channel, and arigato gozaimasu. Oyasumi oyasumi nasai. Good night, sweet dreams.
Good night.
Chalo, we will be ending right here.